Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Test Drive. We're a little bit late today, but I completely, wholeheartedly blame MTGO for this. It's been kind of a rough day as far as them. They've had a couple events break down and stuff like that, but we're back up and running, so we should be fine for open play today. So I think I was over on Pleasant Kenobi stream. He's streaming right now too, and he was trying to do some drafts, but drafts were canceled. I think they just restarted those events, so he may jump back into those. So we made it. Sultai's my favorite color right now. Nice. Yes, this kind of turned into a Roast Elliot comment section there. What's up, sideboard? Tehran? No, it's not Tehran. It's just Tehran. If you guys didn't see the deck tech, I posted this earlier today, but I'm also going to kind of go over it here real quick. We have 4 Fatal Push, 2 Negate, 3 Search Rescansa, 3 Walk the Plank, 2 Treasure Map. Might want to remove one of the Walk the Plank for a Treasure Map there. 2 Supreme Will, 4 Bounty's Last Reckoning, 4 Gift of Paradise, 3 Vraska's Content, 4 Vraska, 3 Scarab, and 3 Vraska Relic Seeker. Decklist is also in the description, guys. And in the sideboard here we have, let me see if I can sort this. There we go. 4 Duress, 2 Negate, 2 Descender's Deliverance, 2 Doomfall, 1 Lost Legacy, 2 Appetite, and 2 River's Rebuke. So, I had a bunch of fun building this deck. Let's see what we can do in the open lobby here if we can get a match rolling. If not, we'll see what happens. There we go. Cool. No Lily. No Lily! Yeah, I decided not to put Lily in here. I feel like Scarab God does more than enough of a good job being our Lily for the deck. Alright, let's see what we can do here in the opening hand. Not much. Probably going to throw this back. Let's mulligan here. This is actually okay because we have a gift, an Evolving Wilds, and 3 lands. Let's keep this on top, please. And then we're going to hit 6 since it's our opponent's turn. Treasure Trove and Death Touch. Chuck it, we did. Sheltered Thicket coming in here. Let's see, this playlist is from OC Remix, and it's, I think, Mario 64 playlist. Untick my upkeep trigger there. Let's go for a Blooming Marsh here, and then hold up a Fatal Push. Next turn, we will probably pitch for a black mana for a Walk the Plank for double black. Maybe a blue, but Gift of Paradise will be more than enough to get in for blue here for Scarab God. Okay. Tilt. She can make zombies and counter gods back. Yeah, I mean, Nissa can do the same too with her -3. Oh, he's passing here. That's good for us. Treasure Map is here, so that means that we're wanting to get out of Forest. Let's cast a Treasure Map first, hold up an upkeep trigger, and then pass turn. Treasure Map being here is going to be really great for us as far as building momentum towards our mana. So, what is this song here? This is Mario Round. Merry-go-round for Super Mario 64. Dynavolt Tower! Ooh! Spicy. Okay. Alright. I see what you're cooking here. Let's take a thing here. Let's put this on the bottom. We don't want a Vraska just yet. Vraska's Contempt is okay. Let's go for an Evolving Wilds here. And then we're going to pass turn. Let's crack an Evolving Wilds on their upkeep. And then we're going to hunt for a black mana. And continue to just grow our board state. When do you bring in River's Rebuke, or rather, when do you not? I mean, I would normally not bring it in if we're up against a just normal creature-based strategy. Against the Monument strategy or against these Hidden Stockpile strategy is when I would bring it in, absolutely. Let's see here. We could go for a Scry here. If we get into a land, I'm actually okay with that. Yes. That way we have some mana open. Let's put this on this one right here. Gain some life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have enough now for a Scarab God next turn if we need to play it, or if we can play it. Probably won't, though. We'll likely just Treasure Map again, get some treasure. Might get in a Braid towards the Treasure Map, though, this turn. I am completely tapped out, though, so we'll see what happens. Was thinking of a deck idea for Jeskai aggro with Angrath's Marauders and going Ceratops. How would that sound? That sounds like fun, but really want to see how that works. The Ceratops is kind of expensive for what you're getting. Cycling us Sweltering Suns here. Looking like they're winning mana here. 7 cards in hand. No mana on main phase 1. No mana on main phase 2. They're passing completely. So that helps us a lot. Let's go for a Scry here once more. Gift. We could continue to build our board state out. I think that's fine. Drawing into a gift here. Let's put a gift on the forest here. Now the reason I'm doing that is because we can use treasure here for a Fatal Push activation. So I'm not too concerned on having this coming in untapped. So just really kind of waiting to see what our opponent's plan is here. We've gained 6 life so far, so just being patient. If this is a non-creature based strategy, obviously all these cards are going to be coming out in the game 2 or game 1 sideboard. We'll see what happens though. We have a lightning strike coming directly towards us. Alright, just a straight. Had to update my game 1 match 1 or match 1 game 1 burn deck. Could be. Of course, the Gift of Paradises will definitely hurt them if that's the case. Angrath's Mother, the 7-drop that devils the damage, yeah. Goring Ceratops gives Devil Strike, exactly. Opponent, once again, did not draw into mana. Let's draw here. We got another Scarab God, nice. Well, we can get out of Scarab God, that's pretty fair. And see what they're going to do. Obviously, they don't have anything for exiling, so we can just play that out. Maybe use a treasure for next turn to draw a card on their turn. Just see what they have for us. They have 3 energy, so they do have enough for a Harness Lightning to kill a Scarab God, so that is something to keep in mind. Now, all that's going to do is slow down Scarab God. That's not going to kill it. Imminent Doom deck, I'm rooting for them. Doom! Like Invader Zim, the Doom song. Is that too a hot topic to mention? See what our opponent's going to do here. Hungry Flames. Ooh, fancy. 2 to me, then they're going to burn some on Dynavote Tower. That seems right, right? Burn 5? Yeah. Oh no, good. Do 5 to, or 3 to me. Okay. That's fair. Terran quits the stream and makes an Imminent Doom deck. Pull an old fast one. Oh, man. Attuned with Aether here. They're going to get 4 energy. Looking for some mana. What's up, Never Gonna? Got a forest. Up to 3 mana. 6 cards in hand. Looks like a pass here. We're going to sack a treasure and draw a card. That's fine. Nothing to exile for the turn. Drawing 2 Supremo. I think that's fine. Alright, we're just going to attack out first. I think that's fair. This feels like they may have some Planeswalkers, so we might keep Vraska's Contempt in here. But not too sure just yet. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to pass. Just having a bunch of dead cards right now because their deck is not built to play creatures, which is fine. We have Duresses and stuff like that, so. They're going to deal some damage to me. Again, the cast trigger is going to still give them energy, so negating that or Supreme Willing that isn't that big of an issue for us. It's the last couple points of damage we want to make sure that we're aware of. I think it might just be Burn / Spellslinger. Yeah, I think so too. Don't know why the green's in here besides the Aether. Maybe the Wood Puzzle Knot? The Puzzle Knot? Woodworker's Puzzle Knot? That's what it's called. There we go. Maybe Budget Burn? I did build a mono red burn deck over the weekend, and I kind of scrapped it after some play testing because it really just does not hold up very well in the meta. Let's see, we have an insult. Let's counter the insult here. The reason we would do this is because they may have just a shock here, but also a downvolt tower to deal 3, so that's, you know, 7 right there. Or no, that's 10, actually. So getting rid of that is going to help us a lot. They are tapped out completely, though. Just going to yield to that. See what this is going to yield us. Let's draw a card here. Would like a Nissa, honestly. There we are. Alright, let's get in for some damage. Gonna make a forest. Getting in for 10 this turn. Vince just started Iconic Draft. Both live streams is lagging out hard. Gotcha. Oh, both live streams lagging you out hard. Oh, I gotcha. Probably side into Beatdown with Voltaic Brawler, maybe the Cub. Yeah, that's true. Might want to keep the Contempts in the pushes in. Take out the Bontu's Lost Reckoning, perhaps. Down to 5. They have one more turn here. They may just scoop it up. Shock to the face, getting some energy. Now, if they have a follow-up insult, then we're just probably dead. We'll see what happens. Gift of Paradise did help us out a ton here. Probably sides into... Yeah. Cub Hearts. Let the memes begin. Okay, we're at 8 life here. Let's see if they have the damage. They could do 2 strikes, and that would take me down to 2. But that wouldn't be enough energy for a Dynavolt Tower. They could do 2 shocks and an attune with Aether. That could actually get me down. Trying to think what else they could do. I think that's probably the only options, really. Unless they have an insult. If they have an insult and just a shock, we're dead. Or, no, we don't. We're not dead. They would need an insult. They don't have the mana, so they don't have the mana. Doesn't matter. Follow-up insult seems like something from Monty Python. Go away, or I shall insult you a second time. That is from Monty Python, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Your mother smelled of elderberries. But yeah, Bontu's Lost Reckoning most likely coming out. We'll probably still keep... Oh, he scoops completely. He's like, I've had it. I've had enough. Alright, fine. We'll count that, though. We're going to count that. Alrighty. Update my listings here and play another round. Yeah, he probably just didn't have anything to deal with my creatures, or my Planeswalker strategy. He could have been, again, pinging my Planeswalkers, but they would have been dead before then. Play first? Yes. Opening hand here has 2 lands, a treasure map, 2 walkers, and a negate. This isn't an ideal hand. I can keep it, though, because we do have Evolving or Treasure Map and Evolving Wilds to hunt for a blue. What's up, Jonathan? Fast land into Evolving Wilds, or Evolving Wilds into a blue mana. Let's keep and see what happens. We'll Evolving Wilds first, and then get a blue mana. And uncheck that keep. There we go. Sack this. Grab a blue mana, and then pass. Pass for our opponent. Walkers are too powerful until they trip. They gotta walk before they can run, right? What if we got Plains Runners like at one time, or like maybe in the unstable set we got a Plains Runner? Because they're Plains Walkers. That'd be fun. Inspiring Vantage here. Okay. Bontu's Lost Reckoning. Let's go for a Blooming Marsh. Let's try and get out a treasure map as soon as we can. Pass here. Gonna pass again because we're tapped out. Opponent, this might be... Ooh, Aether Hub here. Okay. I think this is maybe red-white monument. We have the upkeep trigger on from now on. We're going to pass here. Would have liked to use the scry ability here, but keeping up Fatal Push and Negate is fine. How about a High Plains Drifter? You can stop and play your league whenever you want to connect. Yeah, you can, yes. So if you join a league, you have so many days to complete it. So you can play one round and then just kind of drop it and come back whenever you want. As long as it's within the like set amount of time. Why do Planeswalker meet each other on evenings? Because they're super friends. Supper friends. Oh. Super, not Leos. Why? Why? Why exactly? Why? Opponent here. 3 mana. Looks like a pass here. Let's go for a treasure map. Scry. Looks maybe in a braid. Forsake the worldly. Ouch. It does hurt. Let's bottom the Supreme Will here. We really want to get into mana. Turn that upkeep counter off. Let's see what we draw into. Red-white approach. Maybe. Walk the plank. Have to pass again. Not getting into mana here is really hurting us. Wasn't Kieran in the group said that he hopes that I go up against non-interactive decks the entire stream? Here's a Gideon here. We're going to negate that. Yeah, I think this is red-white approach. There's 24 in the deck. Got another Nissa here. Pass. Opponent going into their turn here. 7 cards in hand. Looks like a pass as well. Search is actually pretty good for us. That's going to help us out. Hopefully get into some mana. If it lasts, there's a negate. Censor. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It's a Terran stream. It's either all lands or no lands. That's so true. Cycling a cast out here. Yeah, this looks like to be a red-white approach deck with some blue in it. Glacial Fortress. Dovin Bond. Haven't seen that guy in a while. Gain 2 life, draw a card. Evolving Wilds. There we go. Let's go for a black mana here. And pass. Back up, what did we miss? Not much, Anthony. First game we went up against a Dynavolt Tower deck. They scooped on us. We're up against, looks like, a red, white, blue, or Jeskai approach deck. Another Evolving Wilds, that's good for us. Let's grab, was going to grab a, let's see. I'm going to hit cancel and just pass turn here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeskai approach, played some Ixalan Pro Tour, yeah. Oh, it had some playing in Ixalan Pro Tour? Yeah, that's probably what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 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 do. Okay. Drowned Catacombs, very nice. Let's go for a Gift of Paradise here. Might not hit. Yeah, there's just a straight negate. Yeah, getting that island instead of the land there was a punt. I'm going to definitely put a punt counter on that because meant to grab a forest there and did not. Misclicked. Glimmer of Genius. Yeah, this is an approach deck for sure. Just tuning in for some janky jank. We're playing an approach deck right now, Sean. Is it bad? I'd rather see approach rotate before energy, just because it's boring to me. Yeah, that's fair. It's not terrible, but it's not like amazing either. It's just kind of boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Glorybringer. Alright. We've got to walk the plank and a Bantu, so let's just see what happens. It's fun though, you make your opponents rage. Oh yeah. Drowned Catacombs, let's get that out. Let's go for a walk the plank. Okay, we have enough mana for a Vraskin next turn if you want to use it. We're gonna hit 6 here. But knowing that this is a control strategy, I doubt Vraskin's going to be coming out. It'll probably just be countered. Let's see, another Glimmer here probably. Not just tapping out, okay. 2 sensors. Excuse me. 8 mana. Another Gideon, okay. 6 cards in hand. Gonna Emblem Gideon, I gotcha. Would love to get into some green mana, honestly, for some Nissa action. Yeah, let's Evolving Wilds here. Need to make this bigger. There we go. Let's grab a Forest. That's going to come in next turn, but we're going to get a Vraska if we can. It might just get Supreme Willed or negated. That's fine. We're just going to make sure to empty their hand because we have 2 Nisses coming up right behind that. Must have forgot to put his approach in his approach deck. No, I'm sure it's here. He's just playing a very stay back strategy. Gonna Gideon and get in for 4. Alright. Gonna gain some life, draw a card. Let's see what we get into here. Treasure map. Alright, let's try for a Nissa. Might just get countered with a Supreme Will or a Dissolve. Or not Dissolve, Negate. We have Nissa here. We're going to untap and swing out at Gideon. If this survives, this might get Harness Lightninged. Maybe Settle the Wreckage. Trying to think what strategy they could use. Settle the Wreckage could be one. Harness Lightning. There we go. Trying to think which one it could be. Let's try and get a treasure map out here. God, this stream was not postponed. Best day today. Oh, nice. Glimmer of Genius. Okay. We're down to 12. They might just win with a Gideon here, but their way of winning is going to most likely be approach. Sip Nerd had Vince's stream up, but it started bugging on me. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it means it's a Just Guy control strategy, so we just got to outlast it. They had 7 cards in hand, so we most likely won't be able to do that in Game 1. Game 2 will be much better, thanks to our sideboard play, but will still be hard for us. So we got to cast out here for the Nissa. We'll just recast Nissa. That's not a big deal for us. They're going to get in again for 4. Dropping me down to 8. Ooh, Hutley. Okay. I think this is just Jeskai Friends. Looks like. This might just be Jeskai Friends. We have Vraska. They're completely tapped out here, so let's go for a Nissa. Untap. Gonna push the 3/3 here. Let's kill the Warrior Poet. I think that's pretty fair. And then we'll take a hit from Gideon. If they have a cast out or Ixalan's Binding on Nissa, then we're just dead. So we do have a Vraska Relic Seeker, so that is something to keep in mind. Oh, they're going to Harness Lightning my land? Ouch. That sucks. Yeah, Vince was playing his deck and suddenly started drafting. Yeah, today he was supposed to draft. Yeah, he's going to get in for 4 here. I think he's just going to attack out on me. That seems fair. Yeah. If he has an answer for Nissa. Push here. We could do this. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Untap. Try for a Vraska. Destroy the cast out here, which returns this Nissa, which gives us another Nissa counter, which then we can use to untap an island and then swing at the Gideon. Now, if they have a cast out or something, that sucks, but that is a really good way of playing this match. There we go. Sweet. All right. We have Nissa and Vraska on the battlefield thanks to that. Okay. So that either means they have a handful of lands or maybe an Ixalan's Binding. What is this? Fumigate. Oh, destroying 2 of my lands. Ouchies. That does hurt us significantly. We're going to use an upkeep trigger for the treasure map right now. Sure, we'll put that on top. We really need some life gain. Being at 4 and knowing that they have some Glorybringers in their deck is stressful. Gaining 3 life, go to 7. Okay. Gonna untap our Drowned Catacombs. We're gonna make a 2/2 here. And then we're gonna swing for 5. Might be slowly catching back up if we can. But they might Harness Lightning our 5/5 and we'll be down another land. I think Nissa isn't great in creature light strategy because they just end up with a handful of removal that kills all your lands. I mean, that's true in a way. I mean, Harness Lightning and Fatal Push are really the only two. I mean, obviously Vraska's Contempt as well. Let's see. Just depends on how we want to play it, but I do agree. Just something I've noticed happening a lot when you play Nissas in these decks. Gotcha. Nissa battle lands get taxed way often. Let's see. Okay. Upkeep, let's go for a Scry here. I'm okay with that. Again, giving us some life here is really important. So basically brings us back from the brink. Let's make a 2/2 here. We can ultimate Nissa if we want to. Let's look at our list here. Could grab Search if we wanted to. I think just untapping here is safer. Going to be promoting Sideboard MTG. Nice. Sorry, Tan. Won't be sad if you lose because Jeskai was always better than Sultai in Cons and Dragons. Aw. We're going to send 2 to Dovin and 5 to our opponent. See if they have some removal for the 2/2. Looks like they do. Yeah. No problem. Go to a meeting, be back in 30. See ya. Could advertise my stream as well. Nice. Aether Hub coming in. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. Let's see, we're up to 10 life now thanks to all of our Gift of Paradise cards. Where's Remnant Excavator when you need him? Fumigate's going to kill our 2 creatures again. This feels like an approach deck, but we still haven't seen approach at all. It's so strange. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. 3 mana up. Got into a Bantu's Reckoning there. Let's go for a Scry here. Let's put that on top. I'm going to swing out. We do have a bit of an issue here with the 5/5. But we're just going to hit Dovin Bond. Excavator's a great backup for lands getting sent to the grave. That could be a good sideboard tech for the Nissa Planeswalker decks I've been building lately. Is there another Fumigate coming in? Wow, there is. Okay. We have 5 mana, though, thanks to... actually, 6 mana thanks to Treasure Cove. So we're not doing too terribly. Let's draw into a negate here. Let's make our Treasure Cove a 5/5. Make a 2/2. We'll likely ultimate. Should have actually ultimated this turn, but I'm afraid of a Settle the Wreckage. Next turn we will most likely do that with a negate in our hand. I think this is just Jeskai control minus the approach. They plan to win with Gideon and Glorybringer. Gotcha. 4 cards in hand. Let's see here. Gideon of the Trials. So that means we have to kill that first before we can actually destroy our opponent. Sure, locking down our Treasure Cove. We could have negated that, but again, we want to be a little careful. Getting into Botanical Sanctum is nice. And it actually comes in untapped because you don't have a lot of things to do. We're going to ultimate Vraska. Let's make this Botanical Sanctum kill the Gideon. That should be game. We have a negate available, so if they decide to approach, we'll see what happens. That's it! Nice! Whew! Alright, there we go. That's 1 for us. Music's gone total dubstep now. Alright. Let's see, we're going to get out a Fatal Push, play. Sort this real quick. Lost Legacy can come in. I think Doomfall is okay, but I think Duress is just better for us. Excuse me. Vraska's Contempt is staying in here. I want to bring out Scarab God, because I feel like it's just not as good in this matchup. I feel like Appetite for the Unnatural is going to be coming in as well to help deal with the Cast Outs and Ixalan's Bindings. I think 1 negate as well, to have 3 negates. Also take out the Walk the Plank, or take out 1 Walk the Plank and put in a Doomfall. Let's actually take those out and put Doomfalls in instead. I think that's a bit better. Let's see what this is right now. Our curve is looking good. Got a good curve. Why you don't have Lost Legacy? Lost Legacy, I put it in the main board. It's in the main board now. We can grab a Glorybringer with that. We can grab a Gideon with this. Gideon or Glorybringer is most likely the answer there. I think that's good. Let's keep that. Oh, we could have took out a Bantu for Duress. You're right. Sorry about that. Opening hand has nothing but mana. Well, now that we know what we're up against, I mean, I'm not too upset about taking this, but I think that we actually want something a little bit more aggressive. So let's mulligan. Treasure Map, Gift, and a Bantu. I Maybe that's a little bit better. Let's bottom the Blooming Marsh there. Our opponent is on the play. Lost Legacy seems bad. Just hate that card in general. So often it's a 1 for 0. It can be Josh. That's why there's only a 1-up in the sideboard. So, Irrigated Farmland coming in tapped. We're going to be drawing real quick. Getting a Vraska here. Let's get a Blooming Marsh out and then pass turn. That is the bad part about having a Lost Legacy, but in the early to mid game, I think it's very good if we know our opponent's strategy in game 2. Search for Ascanta. Let's try for that first and see if we can get out a Censor or something from our opponent. Looks like it. There's a negate. Again, Search is great. Treasure Map is, I feel like, in a way, better if they have a way to kill lots of our creatures. Getting out a Gideon here on turn 3 like clockwork. 3 Vraskas. Drowned Catacombs is okay. Let's go for a Forest. And a Treasure Map. I don't mind scrying on this turn. Nissa in our hand. Sure. Pass. Getting out of Drowned Catacomb sets us to 4. Put this upkeep trigger here. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. They're going to animate a Gideon and then get out a Cast Out. Oh, wow. Okay, on the treasure. Let's get a Drowned Catacombs here. We're going to go for a Gift of Paradise. We're going to gain some life, of course. So that meant Gideon only did 1 damage last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have enough for Nissa next turn if we need it. If they decide to tap out once again. Might be. They're going to cycle an Irrigated Farmlands. 4 cards in hand. 3 mana. Animating, getting in for 4. Okay. We have 2 Nissas, so I'm feeling okay to do a Nissa play here. We might die to a Censor, negate Supreme Will. That's fine. They have 2 cards in hand. Basically what we want to do is we just want to race against the clock for the control. This song is so random. Cycling Irrigated Farmlands on their turn, laying out an Inspiring Vantage. Going to animate again, swing out 2 cards in hand. How much do you want to bet they have a counter card in their hand? I'm going to say the chances are pretty high, but we can try for it once again. Sweet. Alright, so they have 3 mana available. They can't Harness Lightning our land because they don't have enough mana to do so. So we're going to be able to kill the Gideon here. I think that's pretty fair. Unless they have farm. They do not. Okay, we're good. Stabilized. Immortal Sun is so expensive at what a payoff. That card is crazy. If you guys haven't seen that, it's Rivals of Ixalan. I posted it in the Facebook group. If you guys aren't in the Facebook group, make sure to join that. The link is in the description. Rich, I took your Godfrest gift deck you streamed, put in 4 Fleet Swallowers and 4 Fraying Sanities. It's such a sick deck. Not that it wasn't before. I almost wanted to build a version like that. Oh, he drew and passed. Okay, we got a Contempt here. Let's get out a Treasure Map here. Going to just make a Botanical Sanctum. Swing in for 5. And then we'll be using the Treasure Map next turn. Looks like we have the advantage right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 mana. Would love to get 1 more for Vraska, but they might just be killing our 5/5 soon. Getting an Aether Heavier, so they do have the kill power for a Harness Lightning. Let's go for a Scry here. Search, let's put that on top, sure. Let's get that out. See if this gets, does not. Very good. Gonna go for another counter here. Sure, put that on top. Just in case we get a Harness Lightning here to the face. Getting in for 5 once more. Looks like it hits. Nice. think our opponent's just out of gas right now. Playing an Inspiring Vantage. Looks like another pass. We're going to say no to that. Going to bottom that. Get some treasure. Get a Botanical Sanctum out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could try for a Vraska here, but I want to wait a turn, so let's wait a turn. Let's make a Botanical Sanctum attack out. Dropped into 5. I'm assuming our opponent either has a Fumigate, a Cast Out, or Ixalan's Binding this next turn. But if they don't find anything this turn, that might just be game. They drew into an island. Let's see, there's a Cast Out here. There we go. Not a problem. Now we know that they have the Cast Out, so we can use a Vraska, kill the Cast Out that's holding the Nissa, and then just get in for damage. There's a Gideon there. That does mean that it will set us back a bit. Sure. Our turn. Let's see here. Yes. Let's get out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a Vraska. Gonna kill the Cast Out. Gonna +1 to get a Botanical Sanctum live. Let's kill the Gideon. And then next turn they have nothing, basically. We also have Vraska's Contempt, so we could have Vraska's Contempted too, so I just wanted to stay on the safe side. But that's it! Nice. That was a quick one. I'm going to say that was the 2-win right there. I accidentally got ahead of myself. But we 2-0'd that. Very nice. Alright, let's see. Let's go to another match here. Into game 3. Fun. Alright. Sultai, man. I'm telling you. Search for Escantha really does help us out a lot. My first GP, so I was stoked my outcome, but yes, a bummer to be so close. Aw. How close did you get, Jeremy? Let me see. I missed 64 by 1 match win. Aw. You were ramming up red. Gotcha. It happens. Let's see what we can do here. Can hit exit. Yeah, it's going to be trying to bug out. Let's host a new match here. Let's see if it'll ping us to somebody else. Someone beats you into the game, dude. Yeah. Find out. Do you have any ideas for cards to put in Jeskai, aggro, burn / win deck that I'm building? I mean, Insult to Injury, Shock, Lightning Strike, those are like your best as far as red. Cast Out, Settle the Wreckage, Fumigate would be great as far as lasting. And then for blue, search for Escantha, Supreme Will, even Opt, just depending on, you know, how you want to play it. And then you can actually go for a Drake if you wanted to. Play first, yeah. This is a bad hand. Let's mulligan. Just really depends on what you're trying to do with your matchup. This is actually not a terrible hand. It's not great. We can try for a keep. Opponent mulligan to 5, so he's not having much luck either. Opponent mulligan to 4. Ouch. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're going to just host a new match again. So what was the one punt we got there? Zakading, Evolving Wilds, and meant to grab a forest, but I grabbed an island instead. So it was just basically a misclick. So that's the primary problem there. Let's get into a match here against Harlequin. Play first? Yes. Let's see what we can do with this opening hand. 2 Fatal Pushes, 2 Walkers, 3 lands. This is not terrible. It's not great. This is kind of an awkward hand, honestly. I feel like I need to ship it. Because we do have 2 pieces of removal, which is great, but also the Planeswalkers in hand are not amazing in the early game. I think I want to mulligan. Let's mulligan real quick. This is much better. I like this hand a lot more. Okay, we're going to keep this. Put that on top. Let's go for an Evolving Wilds here and crack for a blue. Pass. Now we do have Botanical Sanctum coming and a Blooming Marsh in hand, so we'll need to play those out first. A swamp here. Oh, this is the mono black aggro deck. Okay. Whoops, cancel. Oh, I thought I kept the Botanical Sanctum on top. No. Sorry. I didn't. Let's get a search here out. Pass. Pass. Scarab God is pretty broken, but there's answers to it. I agree with that. Quick question. My buddy yesterday was hearing talks of Wizards banning the Scarab God. Just wondering if that's true. I don't think that's true. If anything, attune with Aether. No, I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Search for Azcanta into our graveyard? Sure. Drowned Catacombs helps us a bit. Let's do that. We're going to lose some life next turn, probably. Supreme Will, we're going to hold that up, though. Next turn we can get out a Forest and then a Gift of Paradise. But this seems to be an aggro strategy. Been following your channel for a bit. This is the first time catching you live. What's up, King J? Appreciate you coming out. We try and keep it pretty chill on the channel. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I'm going to throw Scrap Heap in the grave. I'm sorry, I apologize. Oh, just J is cool. Gotcha. You're not like King Bach. I think I throw a Walking Ballista for a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Deaths for a Bone Picker play. Ooh, okay. So he still gets the crew here for the Heart of Kiran. Ouch. Bone Picker's so good. This is going to be a really hard matchup for us with the hand we have right now. Gift of Paradise is going to help mitigate some of that damage, but we'll have to see what happens. Blooming Marsh into our graveyard. Yes. Got into a Vraska here. Whoops, I cancel. Let's put it on the Forest here. Gain some life. Pass turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Banatoon unban Smuggler's Copter. Yes, I live in a dream. Crispy, that's actually pretty fun. Have you tried the Paradox Engine Servant of the Conduit Greenbelt Rampager combo? I have not. That sounds like fun. I've done the Ronus's Monument, like Long Tusk Cub Greenbelt Rampager. That's fun. Getting out the Scrap Heap Scrounger. I don't need to see anything banned, but if I could have an instant or sorcery card that made it so players couldn't get energy or directly targeted energy reserves, I think that'd be okay with that. Yeah, I think that'd be cool too. Your opponent's going to get in here for 8. 9 points of damage this next turn, dropping down to 6. Very little I can do except for draw into either a Bontu's Last Reckoning, let's see, or I don't know what. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. See what we have. Botanical Sanctum, yes, into the graveyard. Blooming Marsh, not what we wanted. Cancel. We just dead here. Going to 9. They're going to be getting in for 9 next turn. Yeah, that's it. Let's concede. Sideboard. I think we're actually fine on our plan as far as like what's in our deck. We just kind of got into a really poor situation. Getting out Negates and Supreme Will might help us a little bit. Let's go for some Appetite. I think maybe one of Lost Legacy and Doomfall are fine. Scarab God is actually pretty good here because we know that they're a pretty high creature-based strategy. So I think they're fine here. But I do think Vraska's a little slow in this matchup. We can take one Vraska out and put in a Dissenter. Let's see. Infinite Mill with Minister of Inquiries. Let's hit okay. Let's see what we can do. Just couldn't really combat that aggression with the hand we had. Maybe this time. Play first? Yes. Opening hand has a push, a Bantu, a gift, and Lost Legacy. We actually have 2 black mana, so I want to say this is a keep. We're going to get a Blooming Marsh here to represent the Fatal Push. Opponent is thinking about mulliganing. What? That moment when you somehow have sand in your belly button. Alright. I don't know what's wrong with you, but get help. Stop it. Get some help. Swamp here. Night Market Lookout. Vicious Conquistador. I'm actually going to save my Fatal Push for the turn. Maybe a Drowned Catacomb should have come in first for that search play. That does put us behind a turn, basically. Let's see what our opponent's going to do here. 6 cards in hand. Looks like they're going to attack out first. Losing a life. Losing 2 life. Thanks to the tap ability and the power. Night Market Lookout. Let's go for a push here. Drew into a push. We're going to search for Ascanta first, and then pass. I'm going to tap out here. Heart, okay. That does mean that we have a push for the heart, which is great. No, we're going to draw into a Botanical Sanctum. I think that is fine. What could we Lost Legacy here? We could Lost Legacy, Night Market Lookout, Vicious Conquistador. Glint Sleeve Siphoner is probably the pick for me. I think that would be a great pick. We didn't see it at all last game, though. We have a Walking Ballista we can't grab, Scrape Scratcher we can't grab, and Heart of Kieran we can't grab. I think holding up the push here is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. But I do think Lost Legacying something next turn is going to be great. I'm assuming a Scrap Heap Scrounger play here. There it is. They're going to crew the heart and then get in for 5, 6 hopefully. But we're going to kill the heart. Wow, they're not going to crew. Okay. Interesting. Let's see here. Yes. Another search. Not great for us. Watch out for the Supernatural Salmonist. That's true. They're tapped out. We could go for a Bantu's Lost Reckoning here. But they would just reanimate the Scrap Heap, then tap for a heart. And then we would be completely out of mana. Trying to get into a mana that isn't going to be hurting us. As far as being tapped out for a turn. We are taking damage, though, to have this happen to us. Scrap Heap coming in. So Bantu here is actually a little bit better for us. They're just going to get in for 5. Bone Picker and Rune Raider. Let's see, down to 9. Another Bantu, jeez. Appetite is actually okay. That does help us as far as gain life back. We're going to go to 11. Then we'll take an additional 6, 7, 8 next turn. But we do have a Fatal Push and a Gift in hand. So that is okay for us. Not amazing. I think we're still going to lose here. Search is helping us, but it's not giving us any mana, so they got into an if near deadlands there. Here's the Aethys for Harvester. Take one vehicle away, they give you another. That deck doesn't run Glintsleeve. Yeah, we could take a Bone Picker with Lost Legacy. Getting in for 7 here, dropping down to 3. Come on, mana. Sure, I'll take an Evolving Wilds. We could go for a Gift of Paradise onto the Evolving Wilds, which gives us the ability to gain some life, go to 6. Fatal Push something. It's just sad that Evolving Wilds isn't tapped for mana at all. We would go to 6 and then take 6, right? If we did that. We could kill a Scrap Heap Scrounger. They would bring it back. Yeah, we could Bantu here. 1, 2, 3. The problem with Bantu is that we Bantu, they just reanimate with Scrap Heap Scrounger, then crew the Aethys Harvester, and it hit us for 3. So, I think we're just dead here. Not getting into mana early in the game really hurt us. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, alright. We got 1 loss. Let me update our listings here. 2-1. Let's go to game 4. Play. Yeah, I mean, that's the line you would go, but, I mean, he would just Scrap Heap, so first, yeah. Pray he forgets about Scrap Heap ability. Not our luck. We're going to mulligan here. This is a decent hand. We're going to keep. Just too fast for us, which honestly isn't far-fetched. But he did it earlier in game 1, so couldn't type Lost Legacy for Scrap Heap Scrounger fast enough. Well, you can't use Lost Legacy for artifacts, so that would have been pointless. Let's go for a Nissa on top. That's great. Drowned Catacombs? Sure. Even though we don't really... We have the swamp to have it come in untapped. It doesn't really matter. Okay, it's 6. Plains here. You're thinking of Dispossess for the Scrap Heap Scrounger, because that grabs artifacts. Lost Legacy would have been good for a Bone Picker, though. Now, just imagine Lost Legacy wasn't blank that game. What did you take out for it? I think a negate. Yeah, I think I took out a negate for that. Botanical Sanctum. We're going to go for a Gift of Paradise here. One of the bad things about Adanto Vanguard is that we can't really kill it until we exile it, so Vraska's Contempt is going to be the card that grabs that, which is sort of sad. But at the same time, we'll be able to play a Nissa next turn, so I think that's fine. I think this might be a Monument deck. Maybe Kieran, you never know. That's a really expensive dino, and like, it can do a lot of good things. Let's see, you're getting in for 3, dropping me down to 20. Rather have negate there. Lost Legacy is a bad card in 99% of matchups. It's only useful in games against approach and only when they're tapped out. Aw, Josh, being so hateful. Being so hateful. I mean, that's why it's in the sideboard to begin with. I just like boarding it in because it's fun. Let's go for a Nissa here. Let's see what our opponent can do here. Turn 4 Nissa is pretty powerful. I also feel fine attacking out this turn with a 5/5. To use the forest here. We might get a fatal push on it though, since they have black mana. Staff of Domination, have to pay for the use, yeah. Alrighty, getting in for 5, going to 15. Yeah, Dispossessed. That's what you're thinking of, William. 6 cards in hand. Looks like they're just going to maybe attack out Nissa. That seems fair, I suppose. But if we get in for another attack for the forest, I will likely walk the plank on Adanto. He may just let it die. Yeah, they're going to attack out Nissa here. Whoop, maybe not. Do they have an Ixalan's Binding? No, they're going to attack Nissa. Okay. Vampiric Zeal, maybe? Nope, just got Nissa down to 3. Call to the Feast. Okay. Wow, we actually got another Nissa. That is fun. Let's go for an Evolving Wilds crack here. Let's grab an island. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna untap the island here. Why would you animate the Enchanted Land? Did I? I don't think I did I? I might have. I'm dumb like that sometimes. I think we actually want to keep this for a blocker here, and then we want to walk the plank on Adanto. We're going to get some life loss on our opponent regardless. Whoops. Need to tap for black. Obviously, they're going to probably pay it because they have life linkers on the battlefield. Wow, they didn't. Okay, that's good for us then. Either way, that worked out. All right, we're going to pass here. Let's get a gift onto our battlefield again. It's because it's enchanted. Alright, 6 cards in our opponent's hand. Let's see what they're going to do. If that Ixalan's Binding Nissa, I'm going to feel real bad. I feel like they won't do that, but you never know. We'll see what happens. Leos, you haven't seen spoilers? You can always go to Mythic Spoiler, of course, but I did share them in the Facebook group as well. I don't know what to comment. Any topics to discuss? I don't know. What do you want to talk about, buddy? Got a Legion's Landing here that's going to flip. I know that right now there's a lot of cards being spoiled for Unstable, which is fun. Dinos Dinos seem way better than the last one too. Yeah, I think Dinos, Merfolk, and Vampires are all going to get a lot better whenever Rattlers comes out. It's just like with cons, like all the tribes got better each one coming out. They're going to get in for a Legion's Landing flip. Gonna block 1 here. Dropping our original Nissa down to 2. It's just a white-black vampire deck, looks like. Okay. Blooming Marsh. Let's untap that. They're up to 19 thanks to this. I I think getting out Nissa here is actually fine. Getting the second Nissa out. Because it does represent some pressure. Some pressure. We're going to keep this one. Swing out with 2 5/5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, if we hold them up, because if they just take it this turn, then my Nissa dies. So we're going to just keep the 5/5s up for the turn. They printed Tolarian Academy too. Oh, on a flip card, yes. On the it's a blue-red flip card, I believe. 4 cards in their opponent's hand. This music makes me want to play like an RPG or something. Anointed Deacon, ouch. Gonna give that to the Bloodletter here. Would really appreciate a Bantu's Last Reckoning right about now. Yeah, I can't block that because it's flying. Getting Nissa down to 2. Let's see, 2 Bishop's Soldier. Come on. No, we got a Vraska. That's not terrible. Cancel real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll probably want to use Vraska's -3 to kill the Anointed Deacon. But making a 2/2 is okay as well. It's just the Anointed Deacon is such a hassle. But I'm pretty sure we've just killed our lost momentum in this match. Really badly. Yeah, kill the Deacon here. That's fair. One turn to build a 6-color good stuff with Mill Curse, aggro control, mid-range tempo, token, artifact, prison, burn deck for standard. Huh! That was a lot of stuff. They can kill both of our planeswalkers right now. Get him for 2 in the air on something. Attack 2 out towards 1. And the other 2 out towards the other. I could keep one of them alive. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Let's just see how they're going to do it. I feel like they want to kill Vraska, but yeah, everybody's going towards Vraska. Here's Nissa. 1 towards Nissa. Yeah, so that one's dead, that one's okay. Yeah, we'll just keep the Nissa alive. That's fine, that's fine. If we get into another Nissa or another Vraska, we could actually negative this Nissa here, get a Nissa or Vraska back, and then just replay them. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities. But I would personally prefer a Bantu's Last Reckoning, because there are 4 in the deck. You can go for a Vraska, that's fair. Need Ghostly Prison in Standard? That'd be fun. Staying alive by just playing Planeswalkers over and over again. But again, we would really prefer it if we could do... I'm going to plus here, actually. if we could create a draw into a Bontu's Last Reckoning. Alright, I'm going to pass. This is just such a grindy match because it's so awkward for my deck because we haven't drawn into a lot of removal. Vanquish the Weak? What? Okay. That is a draft card. Was not expecting that. Vraska will probably survive. Nissa will not, though. Sadly. Yeah, if this was draft, you'll be good with walkers. Yeah. Opponent just kind of has a great board state right now. Just really struggling with not drawing into any removal or anything. Or card draw. Our search for Azcanta or treasure map hasn't really been drawn into at all. Everybody towards Vraska. Okay. That's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We drop Vraska to 1. That's fair. Come on, board wipe. Thank you. Was wanting this the entire time. You're so kind. So kind. There we go. There we go. Now we can start doing things. Alright, let's get the island out here and get in for 5. There we go. How do we send deck lists? Kieran, in the Facebook group, I have a pinned post that is for the Fan Fridays. However, this coming Friday, because of Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff, I'll be traveling to Kansas this week. And then on Saturday, I have like 2 Thanksgivings because 2 sides of the family now. Thanks to being engaged. Making a vampire here. Of course, vampire can't kill anything right now. So if they do have a kill spell for the pirate, then we'll be okay. And that's how you outskill a person. You top deck. Can we send you a bird tribal deck for Thanksgiving? Kieran, if you did that, I would you would want to send that to me right now, and then like I would have to probably like either make videos just for that or do something like that. Let's see. Let's go with an untap here. Make another 2/2. Would love to stream that on Thanksgiving, but I can't. Avon counts as a bird, yeah. Getting in for 7. More like out top deck. Exactly, Jack. Sometimes that's kind of how it happens, though. Settle the Wreckage. Adonto here. They're going to make a 1/1 to block. Legacy Bird Tribal with that old blue-white Bird Lord. Nice. Can't do that right now. I have chemistry assignments. They're 2 weeks late. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Brewing equals procrastinating. Oh, sorry about that. Alright. I think we finally have a handle on the match now. And yet, here you are watching this stream and not doing your homework. Exactly. That's your problem, man. What's your problem? You were like me in college. It was like freshman year of college. I would like go to the classes, you know, and try and be there on time and wear jeans and all this fancy stuff. Man, we just get into mana now. But towards the like end of college, I was just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna wear like PJs everywhere. So like my senior year, I just wore PJs everywhere because I was done. Was not having it anymore. This is an educational stream. Yeah, there's a lot of math involved. Yeah. Statistics, you know. Gonna make another 5/5 here. Opponent has 3 cards in hand, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities that they would have a Cast Out or Ixalan's Binding. Just got to see what happens. Talking about why vacuum filtration is the best way to filter crystals from solutions. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Come on, opponent. Give my opponent 10 more seconds before I message them. He might be considering a cast out trigger here. The leaf blower must be a turkey with counter spells. Make another pirate here. Going to get out for 7 this turn. We're not going to get out with 2 pirates, just 1 pirate to hold up 2 blocks. Let's see what happens. So, settle the wreckage could be a possibility here. That's true. I think they just block, maybe, or maybe they take it. Do they take it? Yeah, I think they take it. Take 7, go to 8. Are we still fighting off the leaf blower man? All right. Making another vampire and passing. Gotcha. Let's see. Bishop of the Bloodstained. Okay. So we do lose life equal to how many? Is it other? Each vampire you control, so we lost 4 life there. Not terrible. Are they all at Vraska here? Yes, they are. Yeah, we're just going to, not double block, we're going to block. 10 seconds before we were chumping with 5/5 lands, and now we fire up Botanical Sanctums. Yep. Let's see. Treasure map. Not bad. Let's get that out. It's going to help us hopefully smooth out our draws here. Let's go for a scry here on our turn. Bottom that. Let's get this island swinging out. Let's bring another 2/2. We could ultimate Vraska here. So I think ultimating Vraska is going to be ultimately the answer. So getting out for 11 right now. So this is lethal. So they have to block the 5/5 if they don't want to die. Yep. Down to 5. Should be game. We actually could have got out for lethal if we had just killed the bishop, but want to be a little bit safer. All right, let's go to sideboard here. I think we're fine, honestly. River's Rebuke could be something that could come in. Let's get that in and take out some Scarab Gods. Scarab God actually hasn't been that great in these matchups lately. Let's throw that out. Let's throw in... Throwing an Appetite is actually okay. And throw out a Vraska. Let's do that. Oh, we're back at the beginning of the stream. Nice. Removing Scarab God? The blasphemy. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's very good. You know, sometimes against the energy matchups that I was deck testing against, Scarab God is fantastic. And against the Godfrey's gift strategies, Scarab God is fantastic. The only problem is we haven't really seen any of those strategies on stream today. So, not a big thing. Not a big deal. But it is something to kind of, you know, think about. Scarab God is good, obviously, in like the top tier matchups. So, that's why it's in here, to represent that. But against the matches we've gone today, not really so much. Not so much. Let's adjust this right here. Might 2-0 here. Never know. Alright, let's see what we can do in game 2. Got 2 lands, a search, and a treasure map. Well, I think I'm going to keep. Gonna hit 6 for our opponent as they're on the play. They did mulligan to 6 though, so I had a terrible hand. They mulliganed away. Are they thinking mulliganing to 5? Could be. Oh, they did! They mulliganed to 5. Ooh, that gives us a huge advantage. Search is going to be coming out first, and then treasure map following search. The swamp here. Let's get out a Drowned Catacombs and pass. Why don't you run Amonkhet, why did I say it weird like that? Amonkhet, Nissa, or Hot Jace. Jace really needs creatures to be effective, and the Amonkhet, Nissa, I mean, we just have Search for Azcanta. I feel like that's the better play instead of Nissa. Nissa was originally in the set, but or in the deck, but I just eventually took them out. Forest here. Let's go for a search, and then we're going to pass turn. Found a place for stupid chase. Again, we're gonna hit 6 for our opponent. I did put Jace into that mono blue wins deck, like favorable wins. Search for Azcanta into the graveyard, yes. Got into a Supreme Will there. Let's go for a treasure map. They have a very slow opening hand. We do as well. We're going to untap the upkeep there. I've seen Jace's close-up. Nice. Bloodletter, okay. Alrighty. Anybody else looking forward to drafting Unstable? Mega, that set seems amazing to draft in paper. I can't wait to go to a store and draft that. Let's go for, let's see, Walk the Plank. No, we're going to draw into that. But we're also... We're going to want to bottom it, most likely, because we need land. That's fine. I wanted it, then I didn't want it. Yeah, we'll pass. I changed my mind as soon as I asked for it. Jace is sniffing sea salt. That bath salt. Slaying Mantis is a perfect example of an unset card. It's pretty good. I also like Rules Lawyer. That's fun. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. Sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce. This is still going on. Elliot, this is game 2. Maverick Fane. Okay. Just having a... We've both kind of stuttered this game 2. Okay, so they get some some creatures here. We do have a Bontu's Reckoning, so next turn we can Bontu. We'll be getting some life with the Gift of Paradise play as well. Elevator music is making you think of better times. Tomorrow we'll be running Naya Energy, which is fun. Elliot's back. Time to quit the stream. Everybody leave! Let's see what we get here. Waiting on our opponent to put Evolving Wilds into the graveyard. No, we'll draw into that. We'll use that card actually for a swamp. I do think that we're still wanting to use Gift of Paradise here. But next turn we'll have more viability as far as mana available to us. Energy deck tomorrow, Blasphemy. It's Naya Energy, so it's what is it? I look it up now. White, green, red. There we go. Cracking 2 backs of Iconic Masters. Wish me luck. Good luck! Opponent still has 4 cards in hand. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to Bontu too early, so. But Maverick Fane can, you know, go out of control, so we really want to be careful. So, if they play some more stuff out this coming turn, I think we'll probably Bontu, but if not, we'll just continue to treasure map and search for a while. We're also 1 away from River's Rebuke, so that could set them back an entire turn as well. So we have options. Opponent's going to go to main phase and pass. Let's say no, draw out the Botanical Sanctum. Let's scry here. Negate on top. I'm not really feeling that card for this matchup here, particularly. Let's put it on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're good. We're gonna pass. You lost me an energy, Terran. Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony. I mean, it's popular. You gotta try it. It's only like a $40 deck too, so it's basically a just a Naya aggro deck for game 1, and then you can actually transform the deck into a pummeler deck in game 2, which I feel like is fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting in for 6 here. All right, so this is the time we'll want to either Bantu or River's Rebuke. There we go. Get out all your creatures. 5 cards in hand. Let's see what this is going to put. Drowned Catacombs. We're going to say yes to that. Drew into a... Gonna scry real quick. Bottom that. Draw. Appetite. Yep, let's Bantu. We also have Supreme Will up for us, so if we want to use that, we can. And we're going to pass. 4 cards in our graveyard, so Search is still not flipping just yet. First pack is Stupid Fire, Foil Bloodghast, and Encrypted Command. Nice! Good job, Mega. Call to the Feast. So River's Rebuke can deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Won't be able to deal with it just yet. Could have Supreme Willed that. Walk the Plank? No. Let's draw into that. Let's kill one of these guys. Wanted to hold Supreme Will for something a little bit more impactful than Call to the Feast. Congratulations, Mega. That's awesome. We're going to hold up and pass. The power of Bantu. Alright. What is our opponent doing next? 5 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in the graveyard. Be actually hilarious if that 7-year-old managed to be the first female professional player to make it to Worlds. That'd be awesome, actually. Congratulations for her. She tied some of my friends that were there. That's awesome. I want to see her go to a you know, top 8 or something like that. Opponent is going to go to combat here. Looks like they're just attacking out for 2. Drop me to 7. 4 cards in hand. I mean, what do they have in their hand besides, like, nothing lands? I don't know. What is happening? Maybe they're called to the feast? Maybe they're watching the stream. Is that it? Vraska, we're going to say no. Draw into that. Let's get a Vraska out here. Very nice. Excuse me. A cast out might be sent towards this, so we're going to +2 make a 2/2 creature. And then again, we have up mana for a Supreme Will if we need it. If a cast out does hit Vraska. I think we'll be okay. She might be a child genius. It's true. Would love to see her go up against like Owen Turtenwald and stuff like that. That'd be amazing. It'd be so cool. 4 cards in hand. So much mana. Opponent's playing the slow game here. Looking to time out. Come on. What is the KK here? I don't know what that means. Or just have the coolest dad on earth. I can agree with that. It's pretty adorable how her hands are too small to shuffle, so her dad helps her out. Aw, that's cute. Pack 2 is Kokushu. I don't know if it's worth anything, but seems good. Did get a Mishra's Bauble. Nice. Mishra's Bauble was a $20 card for a long time, but because of Iconic Masters has dropped to like $9. I think that's actually on MTGO pricing. I'm not sure if that's paper pricing. Getting in for some damage here. Looks like they're attacking Vraska. I feel like that's the wrong move. They should be attacking us because we're at so low life. Especially if they got into like an Anointed Deacon or something. That would have been great. Skullduggery. That does mean that they get to kill our guy. But that's really not any concern to us. Let's see, walk the plank. No, we'll draw into that. I think that's fair. I think plank walking here is pretty good. And then we'll just +1 here. Mishra Sparler. Bobble's worth like 5 now. Gotcha, Josh. Kokushu is worth 6. Is it Kokusho? Yeah, Kokusho. Might use a Supreme Will next turn. Getting a bit antsy to draw out a Nissa. Micah Bobble is my favorite music artist. Every November, he comes out of his cage to once again sing us Christmas music. I feel like my mother's seen Michael Bublé like at least 3 times. At least. Guys, I haven't opened the boxes yet. Delivery is delayed. No! Anointed Deacon here. Yeah, we're going to say no to that. Because that card is a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's the card we say no to. Vraska can actually ultimate 2 turns, so in 2 turns. So opponent has 3 cards in hand. Probably no attacks here. Oh, they are attacking. Okay. Do they have another Skullduggery? They do. Nice. No problem. Let's see what we get in here. Nissa. We're going to draw that. And transform Ascanta. Very nice. Let's make it 2/2. And then we'll play out Nissa. Whoops. Crap. I don't know if you guys remember that. Remember, we were playing a game where I was about to time out, and I did that. It's not good. Should never do that. 4 boxes on the way, along with 4 packs of M15, 4 packs of M17, and 10 cons. Jeez. Done with chemistry for the night. Sitting at 400 words out of 1,000. Nice. Let's get in for 5 here. Again, we're keeping the treasure up for the appetite if something like that hits. Like the Legion's Landing. But I feel like we just win now. Jilliet. Oh! That's a good one, Crispy. Need to order like 24 Relentless Rats. Surprisingly expensive. I think it's because other people like, you know, are like, oh, I really need like 1,000 copies of it. Apparently M11 is pretty uncommon, so it's a $1 card. Wow. Peanut Belliot is your final form. That's it. Our opponent was like, you know what, I've seen enough. And that's a 2-0. Wow. Well, we've had some fun today. We're actually at a 3-1 for our win-loss rate. 1 punt because of a misclick. But overall, I think we did pretty good. I really like this deck. I think I wish we had actually went up against some actual like tier 1 decks, like the Team Your Energy deck that I was playtesting specifically against for this deck. I think it does really well. But again, let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments below and stuff like that. No, Taryn, you don't understand. There's an amazing combo deck that spews all 24 rats onto the field on turn 6. It's so consistent. Nice. That's really cool, Kieran. Nice job, Taryn. Appreciate it, Josh. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Of course, like the video if you liked it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hit the bell right beside the subscription button to know when we upload new videos on the channel. And when we go live on the stream right here on YouTube. Usually, we're here at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. But today was pushed back a little bit thanks to MTGO bugging out on several people. And then this week also is Thanksgiving. So I'll be out basically Wednesday through Friday. So like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days. Thanks to Thanksgiving. But I'll be back next week catching up on the deck techs that I've posted and all that kind of stuff. If you guys didn't see, I posted those on the Twitters, or actually on my personal Twitter. So if you want to follow me there, at SuperHeroTama, you can do that. Yeah, I really like the deck. Awesome, Kieran. Cheers for streaming despite technical issues. Yeah, that's all right. Just something to pull the well combined between mugs. Nice. Terran Knuckle, let's see, is giving away, or KPS is giving away 4 Aether Hubs, 4 Tuned Aether, 4 Harnessed, 4 Servant, 4 Long Tusk, and 4 Bristling on Wednesday. Nice. As always, Terran, peace. See you later. Enjoy your day. Thanksgiving is upon us, so make sure to eat light because your stomach's going to be full on, when is it, Thursday? Thursday. Bird Tribal's coming your way. Thanks, Kieran. Oh, man. Really soiled my pantaloons. You soiled it! Week off and I'll only stream a few times. I knew only stream a few. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mind Battle. It's just the, you know, it's Thanksgiving, so. I'll be still posting deck techs and stuff, so. And then the following week, we'll be getting into actual Eternal stuff, like Modern, so. What do we picked up here? I like Black Friday. Oh, man, I love Black Friday. Although, I worked at a Best Buy one time during Black Friday. Never again. It was awful. I worked the register. It was not fun. Oh, man. MTGO Traders having a Black Friday sale? I do not think so. Cyber Monday? I don't believe so. Is Facebook the only way we can send you your decks? You can always send them through Twitter at my Twitter handle above me. Or you can always just use the same Twitter handle, but at Gmail. You can send them there too. But most of the time, I check them on the Facebook group, the pin thing. So. Oh, man. Boo. Can we have the return of Mono Black Discard for Black Friday? That would be amazing. Maybe. But I'm actually, I think I'll be out of town on Black Friday traveling. So, but maybe. You never know. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. I love y'all, and I'll see ya later. Bye.